Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Okay, yes. Happy Tuesday. I'm losing track of my days. I can't help it. How is everyone? Hello, hello. Hello, Jojo and Tammy and Nadine and Juanita. Hello. Who else is in here? We have Raven or Revenant. Sorry, Revenant 77. Hello, hello. Let me go ahead and pull up the live on my Mac very quickly just so that I can see the comments a little better. So if you guys could just give me 1 second to pull this up. We should be good in just a moment. Come on. Come on, we can do it. All right. My computer's like the little engine that could. Hello, Billy Joe. Welcome in. And Jerry and Lamar. Hello, hello. And Pauline. And who else is in here? We have Sandy and Dusty and Rach. Hello, everyone. Hi, Penn and April and Dee. Come on in. Sit a spell. Hang out with me for a little while. Hello, Kimberly Otterson and Tracy and all of you wonderful folks. I'm so glad everyone is getting the notification. Hi, Becky. Welcome in. Hello, hello. So I decided to do this pop-up because I'm going to be away for a few days and I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be able to do my lives. So just to make sure that I check that little box off in the beginning, we're doing it. So here we are. Today on the mug, I have the Las Vegas mug. This was gifted to me by a viewer of the channel. Absolutely love it because of how big it is. I love big cups. I love big cups and I cannot lie. So good. I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to. Hello from Rhode Island. Hello from Delaware. Right? Delaware. Hello, Lorene. Welcome in. Hi, Fuzzy Butt. Welcome in. And hi, Sugar. So good. Hi, Penny. Tell Brad I said hello. And hi, Julia. Becky D and Laura Twisting Stitches. Happy second Monday, right? That's exactly what it is. Hello, Lee and Lisa. I have to say hello to everybody. I know, there's people that come in here and I just feel like, you're stopping by. I have to say hi. So a blanket hello to all of you guys. Thank you so much for popping in here. Regardless of how long you're able to stay, doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes or the entire time. Thank you so much for coming in. Anyway, I'm about to embark on this big adventure. I'm going to drive down the eastern seaboard, seacoast, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go from Delaware to Florida. And yeah. Oh, the red box. Yes, let me get the red box. Goodness gracious, I don't want to miss out on the red box. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. Hello, Susie. Hello, hello from Ohio. All right, let me go ahead and grab that red box because it's been sitting here for such a long time. So I'm going to go on a field trip. I'll be 30 seconds. I'll be right back. It's in the next room. Okay? I keep meaning to open this box that I got in Happy Mail. So let me just grab it. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold that thought, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I am back. So I got this red box in Happy Mail, and it says, please read before opening the box. P.S. The one wrapped is for Mama Wilma. So she already has hers, but here's mine. So let's open this envelope. And here is the envelope. It says, some people are thought about often and always with a smile. So beautiful card. And on the inside, it's what's on the inside that counts, right? So it says, one, I found this rare tool and I immediately thought of you. If used properly, this rare tool can protect your hands from the dreaded blink burns. You will never have to touch blink yarn again. Also, this rare tool is highly sought after. Please take precautions to ensure its safety. So that's what the note says on this side. on this side it says, much more often than you know, you're thought about warmly, cared about always, and wished every good thing. Hugs, Lorene. So thank you so much, Lorene, for this mysterious card. What could be in the box? And I assure you, I have not opened it yet. So here is the box. Okay, this mysterious tool that prevents blink burns. What could it be? Let's take a look. Okay, it was taped closed. Hello, Cecilia and everyone. Blanket, hello, hello, hello. What could it be? Oh, isn't this so funny? Blink Snatcher. This is so good. I love it. I don't have to touch the pink again. I can just pick it up like this. It's so good. This is so good. I love it. Look, I could just pick up the things. I don't have to touch it at all. Oh, no more pink for me. Look at this. Oh, and it literally grabs everything. I don't have to touch it at all. It can touch that and not me. Guys, this is genius, Lorene. This is amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh, this is so good. I love it. And it's got a little locking mechanism. So good. Thank you so much, Lorene. This is very thoughtful. I'm going to have to keep it over here just in case, because you never know when that pink will come out of the woodwork and come to get me. Let me test it on some pink yarn. I have some. Let's test it on the things. And it works perfectly. Look at this. It's perfect. It's like picking up a hot dog off the barbecue grill. This is so great. I love it. The Blink Snatcher. So good. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Thank you so much, Lorene. Well, next season, you know, for the Boggy Creek, you guys send me all the Blink blankets. I'm gonna need this. I need the things. So good. Well, BB, you're one of a whole handful of people that say, you know, if you don't want the Blink, send it to me. I'll divide it equally. How about that? Absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much. Yes. And it's all in good fun, right? I mean, I work with pink. You can see I have some pink right here. Technically, I mean, the ball band says it's called Diva Pink, but it's more red than anything. So, you know, it's fine. I like the hot pink, if I'm being honest. I do really enjoy the hot pink. So, yeah, love that. So I'm working on my Marshmallow Kiss, right? How many of you guys out there are working on this blanket? I have to tell you, the texture is absolutely amazing. I love this texture. It's so nice. But can we get the texture without the trebles? I tried, guys. Like, I am literally doing my best to make these trebles a thing, and I'm not deviating. I'm doing every treble. But as I mentioned in the podcast, like, me and trebles just don't get it. Maybe it's the hook. Maybe I should try a different hook, you think? I don't know. Because it's always that second pass. I go through once, I go through twice. It's that third one that always gets me caught up. And I know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyway, I pick it up, I put it down. I pick it up, I put it down. I don't know. It's user error. I think it's just me. Because I've seen people work that project up and they're just flying. They're just going like a million miles a second. I'm like, how are you even able to do that? Ugh. Try the furls. I'll have to give it a try. Maybe it's the hook. You know what I mean? So, love that. Anyway, how are all of you guys tonight? Oh, thank you. You guys like the red on me? Thank you. I appreciate that. You love the pattern. The pattern is really nice. It's very textured. I love that part, you know? It's a real or yarn eater. Yeah. And you know what? If it wasn't for the fact that I'm recycling yarn, I think I would be like, what yarn am I using? You know, because it eats up the yarn. Hello, Fran. There's lots of Frans. I had to look twice. Wait a minute. Which Fran is that? Let's see. Boy hooks are my favorites. You know, funny enough, I have these cup. Oh, hold on. The problem with having long legs is sometimes it gets in the way. The legs get in the way. Anyway, I have these hooks here, and I can't decide, like, yeah, which ones do I prefer to use? The thing about it is I think there's a hook for every project. Sometimes you have to use a Susan Bates because, you know, the way you crochet, it just calls for it. It's me. It's a me thing. Some people can use one hook for all their projects, but for me, I test the waters. Like which stitch work better with which hooks, what yarns work better with which hooks. And so I play with all the things until I find one that gives me the flow that I'm looking for, you know? The legs are always in the way. Anyway, so yeah, I like boy hooks. I like Susan Bates. I like the dots hooks. I like all the hooks, but I feel like I can only work some of those hooks up with certain projects. I can't just pick up this Furls Odyssey and be like, I can do all the things perfectly with this, you know? I mean, can I get the work done? Yes, you know? Hello, Yvonne, welcome in. I got your box today from Mama, so thank you so much. I'll make sure she gets that on Sunday. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for thinking of us. Have I tried my Furls hook? Yes. This one? This is a Furls Odyssey. And this one was actually the first Furls that I got. This was the first one. So, and I got this from a dear friend. Her name is Mishy. Mishy's Crochet Nook. She gifted this to me. And it's my go-to hook. It's the first one that I've received, and I absolutely love this hook. I can lose all the hooks, but there's only a handful of hooks that I need to keep. This is one of them because of sentimental reasons. Yeah, this one I hold near and dear to me because of where it came from. This one, and then she also sent me a purple one. And yeah, so anyway. How was everyone tonight? I hope you guys are all good. I hope you guys are all enjoying the weather wherever you are. It's beautiful here in Nowhere, Delaware. Let me tell you, it's so good. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in from Ireland, across the pond and beyond. Thank you so much for coming. It's probably late where you're at, but that's okay. We're very happy that you're here. Thank you, thank you. It's going to be 87 tomorrow. Woo! Well, well, well. Yes, Tank, they are great. And it's really sad that they're not in production anymore. Beautiful in Dallas. So I absolutely love Dallas. I've lived in Dallas when I worked in Texas. I do love it there. Very, very nice. So good. Hi, Christine. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. You need to come down to San Antonio. I feel like it's 10 degrees hotter in San Antonio than it is in Dallas. I don't know, because Dallas's heat was pretty intense. If San Antonio's hotter than Dallas, I probably won't enjoy it as much. So Mishy found some Furls lookalike. Okay, I'll have to ask her about those and check them out. The culture, yeah. I heard the culture is really nice down there. Let me tell you about a city that I enjoy going to, and that is in California, and it's called San Diego. I really enjoy San Diego. The weather year-round is just perfect. I just love it. You have your days, but for the most part, the weather's really nice. It's sunny. The people are nice. I find that most of them are in good moods because, you know, it's just nice out. I kid. I love San Diego. It's so much fun. Used to live in San Fran back in the day. Nice. You've been there? Yeah, so, so nice. So back in 2015, during the last on the podcast, I can't even talk. The last podcast, right? I talked about how I had the pitcher and the mug and all the things. Well, the part that I didn't share with you guys is back in 2015, I flew over to San Diego and I put myself up in a hotel room and I decided to take a 3 month hiatus. Like I took a 3 month break from the world, right? And I spent 3 months on the West Coast. I started in San Diego and I rented a car and I drove the car up the West Coast up to Seattle and drove from Seattle all the way back down to San Diego. And I stopped at hotels. I've seen all the attractions in 3 months. And it was one of my bucket list trips where I just wanted to take a break from life and just enjoy the West Coast. And I did that in 2015, and it was the best time of my life. And I'll never forget it. And yeah, one of these days I'm going to want to do that again. But yeah, just experience life, like unplug from technology, unplug from everything, and just go and do the things, you know, touch grass, hug a tree, meet people, experience life. And I had such a great time. And that picture just brought me back to those memories. Like I had such a great time back then. So anyway, who is in the chat? Yes, I hope I can too. It would be great. Who took care of Mama Wilma then? My sisters. I have 10 of them. So I am number 7 of 11. I have 10 sisters. So yeah. And I would imagine that if I decided to take that kind of break, that one of them would come on over and watch after Mom while I experienced life. Yep, I'm number 7 of 11. Yeah, it was a pretty big family. I have 23 going to be 24 cousins. So lots of cousins. We're a big family on both sides, the German side and the Spanish side. So yeah, so, so good. Your hubby bought you a queen, wait, bought you a little Dairy Queen. That's very nice. 18 sisters. Wow, that is a huge family. Do I speak German? Not as well as I used to. I used to be very good at it, but like anything, when you stop using it, you lose it, you know? So, yeah. My sign language is on point. My Spanish is not as great as it used to be because I really don't have it around me as much as I used to. So, you know, again, like if you don't use it regularly, you start to lose little phrases and words and things like that. And you're like, how do you say that? You know, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. So this is one place where you're hurting your matter. Thank you so much, Janine, for saying that, because how many nieces and nephews? Oh, so believe it or not, I don't have as many nieces and nephews as I do cousins. So 18. So hello, everyone coming in. I just noticed that the number jumped up. Thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Again, this is just like a little pop-up because I'm going to be pretty busy this week. And I'm also just putting it out there to you guys that while I'm driving from Delaware to Florida, if you couldn't maybe just put on a video or something to help support the channel. I have over 800 videos. I'm sure there's something out there that you could watch to help support my channel. I would absolutely appreciate it. Whether it's 5 minutes of your time or a whole hour, doesn't matter. Anything matters. Anything definitely would be appreciated. There we go. I've gotten pretty decent at singing happy birthday because it's always happening, right? Every month it's someone's birthday somewhere. We have to get birthday cards for someone somewhere. Speaking of which, do we have any birthdays in the house? Maybe, maybe not. I heard that there was a birthday coming up. Let's see, let's see. Do we have birthdays? Any birthdays in the house? No? Okay, well, at least I asked, right? So there's that. Thank you so much. Be well, safe travels, all the things. I just, like I said to the members earlier when we had our Zoom, I will be super happy to get the responsibility of having all these blankets off of my shoulders. I'll be super happy once they actually receive those blankets and the children will have full access to them. Super happy about that. You know, I'm going to make the most fun out of a situation that could be really stressful. You know, I'm just going to take it in stride and enjoy the experience, you know? So, hi, Scrimshaw. Welcome in. And Valerie and Janice. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the best wishes, guys. Just go slow. I think the truck is going to be too heavy for me to go fast. I hope I'm going to be able to do the speed limit because that truck is going to be packed back to front, top to bottom, and all the things. It's going to be super, super busy. I mean, super packed. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in. So, yeah. Hello, Denny and Christine. I said hello to you, but it's so nice we say it twice. I just saw your name again. Let's see. Thank you all for your safe wishes and all the things. And by the way, I'm seeing some new names here. Hello. I'm super happy to see you all here, all the newbies. I'm Juan the Yarn Addict. You probably figured that out already. I have this addiction to yarn and I can't help myself. If it has anything to do with yarn, here I am. I will talk about it. I will play with it. I will do all the things. So check out my videos. Again, like I mentioned, I have over 800 of them. And just enjoy the experience. And if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. I would definitely appreciate that. Yeah. I love seeing new names. I love seeing all the names, but especially the ones I haven't seen before. Because I'm like, how'd you find me? Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Juanita. And if you are new here, again, thank you so much for just popping in here, you know? I definitely appreciate that. How many puzzle yarn do you use to make your shawl? Which one? The shawl for all or... Hello, Yvonne, welcome in, and Wanda. I can't remember. If you're talking about the shawl for all, for me, I made it oversized, so 6. I used 6, and it took almost 2,000 yards of yarn with a 6mm hook. Oh yes, hello, hello, Sarah. Welcome in. Thank you. It was nice meeting you and your son earlier. Thank you so much, Beth. I really do appreciate that. I'll do little updates on the post page and all the things. Hopefully the internet connection's decent. If it is, then I'll make sure to chime in and maybe do a pop-up or something. I'm not sure. I'll do what I can when I can, but I want to make sure that I get there in one piece with all those blankets. It's going to be a lot of blankets. So, hello, Ruth Ann. First time catching me live. Nice. Cheers to you. So, so good. Absolutely love it. You use 2.5 Premier Puzzle Cats credit for my shawl for all. Love the pattern. Yep. Depends on your size, you know. For me, like I made mine purposely large. Like I wanted mine to be completely like oversized on purpose. So 6 is not necessary. I think in the tutorial I mentioned 4, and even 4 is big. So yeah, use however many you want. But yeah, 4 is a good number to go with. Thank you, BB. I appreciate that. Yes. Easier said than done, Jess. You know, don't stress. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize this, but my channel is my baby. I absolutely love my channel. I love everything about it. And I want to make sure that, you know, it does well. So whether I'm here or not, I want to make sure that, you know, the community that I have here receives the content that I promised. I told you guys I put out things 7 days a week, and I wanted to make sure that regardless of what's happening, you guys will receive that. Work very hard at, you know, coming through with what I say. So yeah, I do worry. It's my baby. I love my channel and I love the people who watch me. So definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much for your kind words, of course. So I guess I can show this, right? Let me show. I have the Meadowwood. Did you guys see that? Can we see your mug? Oh yeah, I think the letters are gonna come backwards, but welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. It's an oversized mug and I love it. It's guys, I know that the perception of this doesn't really do it justice, but for those of you guys that don't know, I'm pretty tall. 6.5 feet tall and my hands measure 9 inches. So to just, I mean, this is a half a pot of coffee, almost a half a pot. So it's pretty big, but I wanted to show you this. Hold on. So I showed you, you guys saw this, right? But I wanted to show you this. So my members received the pattern for this month. And I'm gonna wait a little while because with Boggy Creek and all the things, but I'm not gonna be able to release anything. But I wanted to show you one of my latest projects. So here it is. And isn't that beautiful? It's a 4-row repeat and it has 9 points. And I worked on this last month, actually. This was from last month and I'm not finished yet because I'm still making it oversized. I'm making it huge, but I wanted to show you guys that because this is the very first chevron shawl that I'm putting out on my channel. And again, it's a 4-row repeat and I decided to put windows in this because springtime, the spring is coming. And, you know, I kind of wanted to tie in this pattern with the season. And yeah, so the yarn that I'm using here is Red Heart Super Saver in Ombre and Sunny. And yeah, so it's 9 points. And the way that I'm making this, it actually ruffles. There's a ruffle to it. And let me grab one of the models because it's, yeah, it's not for me. Hold on. So we're gonna bring over Miss Maraca. So this was my mail. This was for the winter make-along. This was my submission. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just the granny stitch, and then I did shells across the bottom. Very, very nice. Nothing too complicated or over the top, but yeah. 3.5mm hook with Ice Yarns Picasso. Yeah, so there's that. And I think what I'm going to do is just put this on the correct way across the front. And let's see. So if you look, you see how it kind of pleats? There's this like pleat detail here. And that's just because of how I was actually able to start it. Of course, I got to sew in my ends. Don't look at that. But I intentionally wanted this to kind of drape like this, like a cape, but in shawl form. And then for the front, let me just turn this around and show you. So, don't mind the ends. I'm still adding to it to make it longer. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Again, I wrote the pattern last month and I put it out for the members at the beginning of this month. So yeah, there is that. Now I'm just going to turn it around and do this. There we go. So everybody can see the front. Very nice. Okay, I'll put that there. Okay. Thank you, guys. I thought yellow was fitting, right? It's seasonal for like spring. Let's see. As a joke, did you enter your name in the winner's drawing? No, I didn't. I wanted to participate, but I didn't want to. No, I didn't want to do any of the things. Oh, it's beautiful. Just a splash of drama with a ruffled drape. Right. A little drama, nothing too much, you know. And the way that those points fall, it's really, really nice. Did anyone say the name of it yet? Did anyone give the name of the shawl? If not, I can tell you guys the name of it. Or anyone in here can share. It's fine. Can I make a rounded one like that, yellow, without the points? Absolutely. Yes, I can. The Guiding Points of Light. That's the name of my shawl. The Guiding Points of Light. It is a 9-point shawl with a 4-row repeat. And yeah, I love the way that it lays. The Guiding Points of Light, inspired by the whole thought process of a lighthouse. So yeah, it looks like a sunburst. Well, thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. And it was intentionally made that way so that it drapes and it hangs a little different than your traditional chevron shawls. I wanted that extra pleat detail. So the longer that you go, the more pleating you're going to see, and it covers up quite a bit. So if you like those shawls that kind of cover up, if you know what I mean, this is going to be something you're going to want to make. So yeah, it's very, very easy. 4-row repeat, you'll love it. It's all the things. The guiding light, right? The Guiding Points of Light. Love the Picasso shawl too, but oh yes, you like that? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I love the way that it's sitting just like that, right? The Guiding Points of Light, it just shines. It's so good. I love that yarn. Oh, it's on sale right now at Yarnspirations for $5.20 a skein. Just saying. They got that 40% off sale going on right now. Felt like I had to share that. Yes, the Guiding Points of Light. I did not come up with that name. I'm really bad at choosing names. So names are always suggested to me. And as always, I do give credit where credit is due. A group of people came up with kind of like where that's going, but the originator, all the idea was Penn. So I was talking to her and I was talking to the other admins as well. And the final decision was the Guiding Points of Light. So yeah, thank you to all of you guys who helped me come up with the name. Yarn Enabler, love sales, right? I wish that I wish that I represented these companies that had all the deals and the steals. Now I do have affiliate links and things, but like these 40% off sales, I mean, how can I not say anything to anyone about it? Like, I have 5 boxes of yarn from Yarnspirations in my living room right now that I'm waiting to record a video for. And do you know how hard it is to not crack those boxes open? Like, I want to get in those boxes. I want to show all the yarn. I want to dig in there like a kid in a candy store. But I'm like, I got to be reserved. Yes, 5 boxes. 5 boxes of yarn at 40% off. You know I had to get all the things. So I did. And now I have to wait to open it. So, yeah. One of the yarns that I did get that I can't wait to get my hands on are the new Biddy Stripe yarns. There's some really great colorways that came out recently, and I cannot wait to put that on the hook, especially the Galaxy one. Oh my goodness. Yes, I cannot wait. Like, my fingers just want to rip the box open, grab those yarns, and start crocheting with it. My goodness gracious. I may want to go back on the website to see what they have left. Have you filled the truck yet? So no, I haven't filled the truck yet, but I do have the truck. So, you know, we're trying to do one thing at a time, and I'm trying not to overdo myself because there's a lot of bags. If you heard, did I say it on the live? There's almost 100 bags. No, there's over 100 bags. 100 bags of blankets. Did I just see Dee's Creative Hands Crochet? Dee, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for coming. Oh my God, everyone, Dee is in the house. What is even happening right now? Hello to you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming in here. Wow, thank you. Oh, I'm honored. Thank you, thank you. I'm fangirling right now. D, I have to tell you something. Look, I keep this on my table. It's always there. Everyone, she gifted that to me last year, and I keep it there because it came from her. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sentimental like that. Thank you so much for coming in here, really. Anyway, um, it got hot in here. It got hot in here. Whew. Anyway, so what was the question? I totally lost track. A hundred bags. Yes, 100 bags. You're a member of my channel too? Oh my God. Thank you, D. I appreciate that. Wow, that's so awesome. I love it. Oh, do not hurt myself. Yes, I'm going to take my time. I'm just going to do one at a time. I have the truck right now. My mom is like, fill the truck right now, Juan. Do it right now. Have it ready so that when you're ready to go, go. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to listen to myself. I'm going to load the truck one bag at a time. I do have some buddies of mine that will be helping me out. I'm not going to be doing it alone, but there are over 100 bags. And these are contractor bags. And there are a lot of blankets. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to be super happy once these bags get to Florida and they're in the hands of Boggy Creek. Then the pressure will be off my chest. Am I loading the truck by myself? No. I have some buddies that are going to be working with me. Yeah. So far, six. Six of my buddies are coming with me. But there's two of the six that I haven't gotten confirmation from yet. So we'll see. So we're probably going to do one of those things where we just pass it to the next person instead of like going all the way. We're just going to, go a short distance and pass. So what size is the truck? Honestly, I'm not sure. It's the U-Haul one that has the attic up at the top. I don't know what size that is. It's got the things at the top and the things. I don't know the actual size of the truck. I just know it's not like the small one and it's not like the biggest one. Yes, assembly line. Because me, being me, I pack those bags to the top. So I have to go with more bags and scoop up some of the blankets off the top and make the bags a little smaller so they're more manageable. Yeah. When will the tutorial be out for the guiding points shawl? Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Listen, sometimes I'm just proud as punch that I wrote this pattern out because it's perfect. It's for the spring. Thank you, Christine. Oh my gosh. You guys, listen, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I don't want to make any promises right now because right now my focus is on Boggy Creek. Like, I want to get past that first before I talk about doing any tutorials like this. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I've shared it with the members already. They have the written pattern and this is what's to come. So yeah. And plus it's yellow and it's great and it looks great in the background. I just love the yellow. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is not bad at all, right? Ice Yarns Picasso, the Granny Stitch shawl. I mean, if you've seen one, you've seen 100 of them. But the significance with this one here, guys, is I worked this up with a 3.5mm crochet hook. This is my first time doing Ice Yarns Picasso with a 3.5mm hook. Did someone just... Thank you so much for gifting memberships. You gifted 5 memberships. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. So 5 lucky folks are now official yarn addicts for the next month. And wait till you see what's in store for you. We do 2 Zoom calls a week. We have show and share, and then we have discussion Zooms. You get a free pattern from me to you once a month, right? Every month it's a new pattern that I create and I give to you. And then you have members only videos. We go on field trips every now and then. I put you in the back seat. I demonetize those videos so we can let the music play in the store while we shop together. It's such a great time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the gifts. So good. And yes, thank you, Kim, for reminding everyone. They're randomly selected. Like, we don't get to pick and choose who becomes members. The system does it automatically. So, you know, it is what it is. So, yes, no Zoom call on Thursday. No. Sorry, Deb. We had a pop-up tonight because Thursday I'm busy with all the things. So, yeah. And by the way, guys, if you have not been gifted a membership now, don't worry, just keep coming to the lives. We randomly do gifts. Like I'll gift memberships and things like that randomly. So if you're interested in becoming a member, just hang out and see what happens, or you can just become one yourself. There's multiple ways on becoming a member. All right. How long is the drive? It's, I want to say between 13 and 15 hours between now and there. Yeah, between 13 and 15 hours, something like that, depending on traffic, depending on like when I go and all the things. But I do have to tell you, for my safety, I don't want to disclose too many specifics on like when I'm leaving and all the things, just because I want to make sure that, you know, I get there safely and that nothing happens to me or the blankets. I hope you guys understand. So, you know, you guys know I'll be there, but I don't want to give specifics just because, you know, you never know who's watching and I want to be safe. So, thank you. Thank you so much, Julia. As I mentioned, guys, I know I mentioned this earlier. If you're just coming on now, while I'm driving these blankets to Florida and doing the whole Boggy Creek thing, I have over 800 videos for you to enjoy. Please feel free to flip through all those videos and find one to watch to help support the channel. I would definitely appreciate that. That's the only thing that I ask. I won't ask for anything else. If anything, just please watch my content. That would definitely help me out more than you know. And I have pre-recorded content that I will drop. When it drops, if you could, just watch it, you know, give it a little thumbie or whatever. Anything you're able to do would definitely be appreciated, at least while I'm gone, because while I'm away from the studio, there really isn't much else I can do because the brain of my channel is right here on my iMac. So while I'm away, I'm limited on what I can do, you know? So thank you in advance for any assistance you guys can help me out, you know, with like watching my content and things. Yes, I'm wishing you luck for tomorrow, Jess. This coffee is so good. Even when it's like not hot, it's still good. So, does anybody have any questions for me? Like, you have my full undivided attention right now. And if anybody has questions out there, I'd be more than happy to answer them. You know, I usually come on lives with like this whole agenda. Every now and then, I like to come on to just make you my focus. What questions do you have? What can I answer? Tell me the things. Thank you so much for watching my videos, Eileen. Thank you. Thank you, Naomi. I really do appreciate that. Listen, it's for the kids, you know? Believe it or not, I really do love children. And anything that I can do to help kids out, absolutely, I'm all in, for sure. Your coffee is making you want coffee too? Next time, you know what I need to do? I need to bring the coffee pot in the studio. So while I'm on the live, I can actually make myself a cup of coffee and talk to you at the same time, kind of like we're hanging out in the kitchen. You know, and we're just like hanging out and talking, and maybe I'll put the coffee pot on top of the printer, or next to the printer, and I can just make my coffee and we can talk yarn and all the things. Do you keep the labels from the yarn you use? So not always. No, if I use my yarn and it's done and I know what yarn I used, then no, I toss it. Yep. Do you know of any good current brands of hook for people who don't like ergonomic handles? So Boy and Susan Bates are the go-tos. Everything's becoming ergonomic as of late. So yeah, those are the two I go to for sure. Will the spring cowl be a blanket? Very good question, Robin, and hello to you. I hope you got your envelope. I sent it a long time ago. Hopefully you got it. But yes, so I can't release that information just yet. What are my favorite hooks, Eileen? Let me tell you. Do I have them in here? No. So I'll just tell you. So my favorite hook, number one, Prim. My Prim hooks are my favorite hooks. I don't use them for tutorials because they have a tendency to squeak, but I love them, hands down. Furls Odyssey is another one. My Dots hooks, where are they? Right here. So Furls, Dots, Furls Odyssey, and my gem. I do like this gem hook. Your favorite is Furls Odyssey? Yes, they're discontinued, unfortunately. I really wish that we could get our hands on those. My goodness gracious, right? You have a pattern that requires a 7mm crochet hook, but I'm not able to find one. Yes, I have a 7 right here. Are you kidding me? Right here. It's a 7mm hook right here. Prim. Hello, Matt. Welcome in, and thank you for becoming a fellow yarn addict. I appreciate the support. Those Prim hooks, and they go on sale all the time. Check Amazon.com out. Yes. They're just so hard to find individually. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. What is the white and yellow behind you? Do you like that, Shirley? Or do you see the things? That is the Guiding Points of Light shawl. Stay tuned for the tutorial. My members of the channel have the written pattern. If it's only the official yarn addicts. The officials they get the free pattern every month. This was their free pattern for the month. So I designed that. They get it first, and then I roll it out to the channel after the members have had it for a while. So there's that. And then over here, guys, this is my Sunday Post beanie. On Sundays, I do crochet with JTYA. I have the camera over the table, and I just crochet. And I made this on Sunday, and it's got front posts. The Sunday Post. Sunday Post beanie. Very nice. Right? Hi, Newfie. How are you? And I carry the yarn, guys. We're not sewing in ends. Listen, if you've watched me, you know I don't like to sew in ends. I'm not about the ends. So I carry the yarn right here, and I sew in right there. And look at the pattern that this makes on the inside. Even on the inside, it looks good. It's so good. Check out that tutorial. It's so easy to make too. So good. Have you ever thought about making an Iris Solutions rectangle in the round? Rectangle in the round. I've thought about it. Maybe I can do that. We'll see. How many people out there like that Iris Solutions? I mean, I liked it, but I didn't know if many people liked it enough to put it in the round. Oh, thank you so much, Jaxie. Right here. There it is. Ugh. I'm hugging you virtually. Oh, yes. I am going to miss that store too. But you know what, guys? I said this to the members earlier, and I got to tell you this. It's very important. Do you guys remember when AC Moore closed? I wasn't a channel. This was before. I used to go to AC Moore all the time when I lived in Texas. And it was my go-to store. And when they closed, I was devastated. I'm like, where am I going to get my yarn at now? I don't know where I'm going to get yarn. I was so upset. But you know what happened? I found other places to buy yarn. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to shop Joann's and support them until the day they close their doors for good. And then we're going to look for other places to get yarn, because that's what we do. You know, we rally together and we find places to get our yarn, because deals and steals are out there. We just have to find them. And one of the places that you can find them is through channels like mine, because what I do is I look for deals and steals, you know, places we've never heard of, like Hobby Shoppy, and you get all the good prices and free shipping if possible, you know. So yeah. And then we tell each other. So if you find something, you know, tell a friend, tell me. Let me get some in, you know, some of the yarn in, and then talk about it. So we're going to be fine. We're going to find the yarn. There's plenty of places to get it, you know. So there's that. You spent hours trying to figure out crocodile stitches in the round today? Oh, wow. A tutorial on that would be a great one. Figuring out the setup, yes. Let me tell you about the crocodile stitch. It is so much fun, but it requires patience. oh, oh, yes, the hobby shopping trip. Yes, the hobby shoppy. First of all, I don't know who watches my stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know they watched me, and they did, and they were, you know, I was very grateful. But you know what? I'm more grateful at the fact that they sent me yarn to give to the senior center that I go to. Like, I don't really talk about it. I did last year, but I just felt like if I'm going to be giving yarn to, my senior center, if I'm going to do these good things behind the scenes, I don't really need to shout it out because I'm not asking or wanting the recognition for it. I just do it because that's who I am as a person. So I don't really talk about it. But they saw an earlier video, they gave me the yarn for it, and obviously it's going to go to the senior center, but I was really moved by that. Like, big time. I'm like, oh my God. They actually watched an earlier video and they recalled that and they sent me the yarn for it. And for all they knew, I stopped going. But no, I do go. So I was really moved by that. It was very nice of them, Patsy. I thought that was such a great gesture. And yeah. So, hi Beth, welcome in. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. AC Moore was a favorite, right? I loved their bins. You remember the bins in the aisle filled with like those bags of yarn? I remember getting like this huge bag of Isaac Mizrahi yarn, super bulky, 6 or may have even been a jumbo 7, $5, and it had like all these skeins in it. It was so good. I was like, yes, this is so good. I miss those days. And the studio yarn, do you guys remember the studio yarn from AC Moore? Every now and then I see it in like, what is that called again? I can't remember. Not Etsy, but the other one where you do the bidding. Midlife crisis. I can't remember everything. Anyway, eBay. Yes. I see it on eBay. Did I really just say midlife crisis? I apologize. Oh, I'm forgetful of the. I'm gonna blame it on the coffee. It's the coffee's fault. It's fine. Anyway, I see studio yarn on eBay, and I'm like, should I try that? Should I get it? But I'm like, no, it's fine. Give it to someone else. Am I doing boggy next year? More than likely. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be doing it, but yeah. I do love the cause. I love the idea of being able to do some good for the community and to just be, a person that people can come to and, give their blankets to, show them off. And yeah, I do like that very much. I'm just being selective, not midlife crisis. Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate that. You got a new boggy blanket already, Mark? That is so awesome. I love that. And remember, guys, even though we're approaching the off season of Boggy Creek, I am going to be releasing tutorials year round. Like blankets, and everything that I create can be translated into a Boggy Creek blanket. You can just stop at 40 inches and then make it your Boggy Creek blanket. So stack and pack, my friends. Make the Boggy Creek blankets, and then when we open the floodgates, send them in. Send the blankets to us, and we'll do the things. So super, super excited about all that. You have 2 already for Boggy Creek. That is so awesome. Anything that you guys can do to support the kids, I love that for you guys. I love it for you, for me, and for us. Not just me, not just you, but for us. Oh. So yes. Also, too, think about some local places. Think about, maybe there's a local charity that may be interested in, receiving what it is that you make, during the off season anyway. So if you crochet year round like me, there's a place locally to me that collects hats. So that's kind of why I'm doing beanies after beanies and things like that, but you may not do beanies. You may do blankets. You know, just check your local, you know, places and things like that. See if they're collecting donations and maybe donate throughout the year. It'd be good. Fairly new to my channel. I'll be participating. That's so cool. Super excited. Thank you so much. This is a cause that's near and dear to many of us, not just me, but many of us here in the community. So anything you're able to do. And guys, tutorials are coming out left and right-handed, so it doesn't matter if I'm a lefty. I will put one out for the right-handed crocheters. And again, anything I create blanket-wise can be interpreted into a Boggy Creek. Okay, so there is that. Love that for us. Ah, it's so good. I cannot believe that we're here already. I can't believe that it's actually happening. Like this week, they're going to be getting the blankets. I can't believe it. It's just so amazing. It's flown by so fast. I just feel like we're getting started, and here we are getting ready to go to Florida. So good. Well, guys, I do want to tell you how thankful I am to have this platform, you know, to be able to come on here and have this kind of conversation with you guys, to just be able to express, you know, all the things with you guys, my gratitude and how thankful I am to be able to sit here and tell you guys all these things. You know, thank you for giving me this platform to be able to share and to be able to, you know, do all the things that I do on my channel. So just a little bit of an appreciation announcement. So thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And when I say it, I really do mean it. You know, I do. I thank you so much. Yes, you all are appreciated here. And I tell my admin team all the time about how much I appreciate my platform. So anyway, guys, thank you for spending this hour with me. I don't really know what the week will hold, but just know that I will roll out content 7 days a week, as I always do. And just stay tuned for the next thing. And again, just one final request. I mentioned it earlier, but I'm gonna do it again. While I'm on the road, please watch my movies. Please watch my content. Please watch the things to help support the channel, okay? I said movies, and I didn't mean to say movies. Please watch my videos, not movies. Anyway, guys, you have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for being here. Huge hugs to each and every one of you guys. And until the next one, guys, take care. Bye.